Well, welcome back. This is the final topic in the course, which is building a brick wall around your clients. It's incredibly important. And I say that because one of the businesses, well, actually a number of businesses that I've built and turned around, but one in particular, I turned it around in very, very quick time. And I did that because the customers that I secured were, at the time I went out to build that business, were being served by my competitors, but the competitors didn't have a brick wall around those customers. They had a little tiny picket fence, and it was easy to jump over, build relationships with the client, and ultimately swing them over to be buying from me and build a brick wall around it and keep them. Now, what those competitors in that industry were doing was looking after the client incredibly well when the client placed their order. They were giving them good advice, they were doing a good job, they were doing a fast turnaround, they were value for money. But in between those order points, they weren't doing anything to build the relationship. So the relationship was okay, but it was never really strong. And I was able to build a stronger relationship and very quickly. What I found when I was doing that, it was an interesting lesson. If I wanted to go and pick up new customers, if I found a potential customer who had a brick wall already built around it, I didn't even bother. I didn't even waste the time, because I knew just down the road there would be another potential customer that only had a little picket fence around it or no fence at all. And so I wanted to move fast and turned a business around in record time just by that very fact of understanding that many customers don't have a brick wall around them. If they don't, they're easy to go and win and to pick up, and then you fortify and build your own brick wall around them so that they retain and you never lose them again. So that's what we're going to talk about. I'm going to give you some conceptual ideas on that first, and then I'm going to show you an Excel tool in the second topic for this part that you can download from this site and use to analyze your own customers and take a look at your relationship balance sheet in your business. But I'll take you a walk through that in the next topic. Okay, let's get back. I'm up in the corner there now. Let me take you through a few of these concepts. So creating an impenetrable protection around your customers is the concept of the brick wall. Why do that? Well, while you're out chasing new customers, your competitors are breaking into your house. And it's so true. You'll remember on the webinar you watched before you took part in this course, there was a slide there that had a picture of a bucket with the indication that new customers were going in the top, new customers, new marketing going in the top, but there was water running out everywhere because there was holes in the bottom of the bucket. And that's this idea here of going out to chasing new customers but leaving your existing customers vulnerable to be taken away by your competitors. The other reason why you want to do this is there's often unrealized revenue potential in your existing customers. The amount of times that I've seen it where business owners and salespeople have said, no, they get everything they buy in this category, they buy from us. And then being able to go on sales appointment with sales executives and business owners and ask some questions. Only to find out that, well, there's actually 3 suppliers that they use, or 2 suppliers, and that we get 40% of their business, not 100%. And so when you look at that unrealized 50 or 60% of the potential spend is a big opportunity, and it may well be a better use of time to go and secure that over a period of a few months than it is to try and go and win another new big client. And the reason why it's important to look at this is that business owners and salespeople only have a certain amount of time to spend on their sales activities. It's a very important thing to do, but those sales activities need to be balanced between new business and the development of existing business, not the maintenance of existing business, the development of it. And see, if you try to develop and understand that, hey, there's latent potential spend, there's customers are spending on our products, the same products and services they buy from us, but they're not getting them from us because they're using 2 or 3 suppliers, that unrealized potential is incredibly important to do. And so by developing the customer, you're also maintaining them, you're keeping them, but you're making it stronger and stronger. And it's the development activities that in fact put the brick wall around those customers. It costs you 15 times as much to identify, connect with, qualify and sell to a new customer as it does to keep an existing customer. Now you think about that. If you had an existing customer and they're buying 50% of their requirement from you, you could double the revenue coming from that customer for 15 times less the cost of going out and getting a brand new customer. Isn't that interesting? The Brickwall helps you look after all of your top customers. And one of the views that you'll see on the tool, which we're going to get into next, is this idea of the relationship balance sheet. And there's a brilliant visualization of bricks in a wall, and you can just see how strong it is, not only for each individual customer, but the overall sum total of what's the strength and resilience of the brick wall you've got around your set of customers. And from this you form your sales action priorities. So you think about that then on a quarterly basis. What are the most important strategic activities you've got to do to build that brick wall, to yield more spend from existing customers and fortify their stay with you, if you like, or put that brick wall around them so they're not likely to move on. Okay, so I'm going to see you in a moment on topic number 2, and we're going to look at the Brickwall tool. I'll walk you through that Excel spreadsheet. Okay, see you in a minute.